Get Google Pixel 8 Pro free with eligible trade-in at AT&T.
Remember when we first met?
You need to stay ahead in business.
Alright everyone, hello, if you don't know me, I am Layla, Ready Streamer, and we're continuing with Persona 5 Royal. Need to get this up.
Oh,
Good evening. There's this German lady always used to say at my church, "Good evening." She had a really thick German accent. It was really cool.
mm,
Hmm?
yes! The mission I've been looking forward to the most, which will give me a katana!
Hey, Sue. My game capture.
Huh?
Yes, what the hell? Yes, we are currently in Maruki's perfect world.
Yongen Jaya. This is Yongen Jaya. Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Oh,
Hey, did you hear?
Whoa. You mean you got scouted by that college? Right down, stupid. Listen, I'm not for sure or nothing. Anyway, I'm just saying the school's gotten word of something like that. Still, that rules. You made it onto the podium at nationals too. I was worried what would happen if you screwed up your knee, but I'm glad you were able to bounce back.
No way, man.
You're still just jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys. Ruji is laughing happily with other members of the track team. It seems that this is the reality. This reality is the one that Ruji wished for. Rin? What are you doing here? Still winter break. Oh, maybe he stopped by to congratulate you too. Man, someone sure is popular. Is there anywhere you want to go eat after practice? It's our treat today. Oh, that's nice of you guys. How about an extra large beef bowl or some pork miso soup? Hey, why don't you get with us, Rin? Enjoying the return to track?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. What do you mean? It's just like, this is what I like doing, you know? I get all down when I'm not running. Do you like this reality?
What?
Do I like it? What are you talking about? Well, I guess I did a heck of a lot of growing last year. If it weren't for all that, I'd be a totally different person now. Wait, what? Is something wrong here? How do we know each other anyhow? First we met in front of the school, the station by the school, then... Keep thinking, man.
Huh?
Sure. It's now or never. Here goes. Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, the heck was that? You okay, Sakamoto? Hey, what happened to you guys at the station? Nothing.
See ya!
Sorry, I gotta get back to practice. See ya. Seems all I can do now is wait. Hello, positive attitude. Guess I should head home. Ruji seems sincerely happy about being able to run with his fellow track team, but is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Morgana is here. Maybe he knows where everyone else is. Hi, Morgana.
Hey, you have a minute?
You looking for someone? Badu? She was just thinking about setting up shop in Kichijoji. She went to expect the new location with the president. She sure looks happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Sorry, but is this all you need? Kind of want to be alone. Morgana has realized his reality is not reality.
That's it, right?
We all know he wanted to be human. He honestly thought it, but he discovered that wasn't the case. Shibuya.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Shibuya. No, I can't use them. Teleporters. Teleport man. Or I can't, quick travel, that's what it is. It's Zach's fault. Wait, can I get a job still?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Don't joke around.
I wonder, would you like to live in Maruki's reality? No pain happens or anything?
What is life without pain?
Yeah. Even Maruki realizes that he just doesn't want it to be so. That's why he made this reality. Joji. I want to fast travel. Meat buns. What is it? That's not meat buns. That's just meat. Fried food. It all looks like raw meat though.
How could that be?
Fried raw meat. You aren't wrong though, Morgana looks awesome. Yeah, but I think he looks better as a cat. Also, what's going on there, Curdles? I don't know why they made Morgana look handsome. That's I never thought I'd type. Well, it's because of the way Morgana is, especially around On. He can be kind of conceited sometimes, so it would make sense. The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for a new store.
Yes!
I agree. The research says that this community is most interested in high-quality ingredients and a modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My!
Oh, Rinku! I didn't expect to run into you here. What are you up to? I'm helping my father out today. We're here to inspect the potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yes, he's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. Oh, to think you have a male friend, Haru. Or are you truly just friends?
Wait!
Jeez, father, don't jump to conclusions like that. Calm down, Haru. I was merely teasing. But still, were such a man to appear in your life, make sure you tell me right away, understand? Oh, father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? Haru and her father are enjoying each other's company. Seems this reality is the one that Haru wished for. It's been some time since I last saw Haru like this. He must truly be a wonderful friend for her. Please keep being as good as a friend to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. Father. Oh, would you care to do something together, Rinku? We have a bit of free time, so we could grab a coffee or something. He's a great father, isn't he?
Thank you!
Yes, he is. Thank you. Although he can be a bit overprotective at times. It's always weird to you to see Okamura Araki. I know. It is really sad what happened to him though, but that's how Shido does people that are connected to him. He uses them and then he erases them when he's done using them. He's a very scummy person. But he's honest and caring. He really is my ideal father. What will you do next? Huh? Well, my next steps would be... I plan to work alongside my father and help him. What is this? I feel as if I'm forgetting something. I know you get through this. Okay. What happiness can be found through profit gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Excuse me?
What? Not just now. That was... Haru? What's the matter? Nothing, father. Nothing really. You must be getting exhausted after all this surveying. Why don't we take a break somewhere? My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. Alrighty, Okamura-san and Haru. Haru seemed happy being able to talk to her father without fear. But is this truly how things should be? To check on the other members tomorrow. Futaba and Haru always hurts the most. Darn you, Maruki, playing with my heart. I know. Maruki's just misguided. And kind of blinded by his own emotions. As somebody who's been abused to heck by different psychologists and stuff, I would much rather have Maruki be a psychologist. Zack is the same way.
Huh? What?
I said how we both said we wished Maruki was our psychologist.
Yeah.
He's not like, let me analyze you. He's like, talk to me. We'll get to know each other. Then I'll make an analysis. And he doesn't seem the type to shove pills unless you tell him specifically. That is not psychology. That is witchcraft. And if you honestly need medication, like you honestly have a chemical imbalance or something, go for it. But that shouldn't be the first thought is, oh, I need medication. Like, Zach, you said you take medication for your vocal tics, right?
I don't know if I still do. I know I used to, but I don't know if I still do.
But yeah, that's probably just helped his chemicals in his brain saying, we don't need to do this. Which is fine. But I'm just saying, when you go to a shrink, your first thought shouldn't be, oh, I need medication. No, the shrink needs to listen to you thoroughly and then make an analysis. Because the last psychologist that I saw that did that, he gave me this completely bogus questionnaire with the stupidest questions on it. Oh, you know what? She's just depressed. She needs some Prozac. That made things worse for me. I went to a counselor years later after that guy, and the counselor, she ran all these cognitive tests and stuff. Oh, you know what? She actually has Asperger's syndrome. I'm like, so that's how you do it. And she was like a female monarchy. She would like just sat there and listen to people. Ask questions when needed. Also helped the fact that she was a mom as well, and a school counselor at various schools.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
I guess another mini red that I have is neurotypicals don't make any effort to understand neurodivergent people or people with special needs. It's like, oh, I don't understand, so I don't really care. It's not my problem. Yeah, it is your problem because these are the people in your neighborhood. If you can't grasp that concept, then go live in an island alone. Because you have no right or reason to be in society if that's how you're gonna think.
That's all anyone talks about now. Sweet, that rules. Exactly.
Wait. I'm so pumped.
fast travel now? No.
Yeah, it's alright every once in a while, right?
Open windows here.
Hey, I can do it if I try. It's alright every once in a while, right? Cool.
So wonderful.
I'm always sad when people play Persona 5 Royal and they don't take the time to level up the confidants that you need in order to get the true ending, because they're missing a very good portion of the game. Also one that makes more sense, because the original ending of Persona 5 does not make any sense.
My fingers.
Oh, I didn't notice blue text at the bottom.
It's all anyone talks about now.
On and Shiho.
For real?
Oh my gosh, Shiho, I knew you could do it. So thanks to you supporting me, Han. I really appreciate it. I'm not the one who deserves the credit. You kept up your best effort and now you're finally being recognized.
Hmm?
Gwen? I can't believe it. Over here. Talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since we last saw Shiho, right? Long time to see, Amamiya-kun. Do you remember me? Shiho Suzui, right? Wow, you remembered me. We didn't even get to talk all that much since I transferred to another school so early in the into the semester. That hurts my brain. Because the reason why she transferred was because of some freaking Kamoshida incidents. So what's Maruki's reality's reason for her? She just, oh, I decided to transfer, or I just transferred. Of course he remembers you. He has to remember you. With all the bragging, I told him all about how amazing my BFF is at volleyball. Go on. Sorry to have have you put up with all that, Amamiya-kun. Gio was the MVP at the big meet the other day too. Not only was she in the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anyone else. No wonder she's the star of the team. Just so proud of you, Shiho.
Jeez.
You're too much. Two of them are beaming with joy. It really seems that this is the reality An wished for. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Shiho's coming back to school. Everyone in the volleyball team knows that Shujin's the top school when it comes to support. That's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back, after more than a little begging. It was so sad when she transferred for her parents' job. Oh, that's what Maruki put in place with that. Because her parents' job. But all's well that ends well. I feel like everyone's just perfect. Did everything you wished for?
Hmm?
Huh? What I wished for? Well, I guess you could say so. Any doubts about it? But what do you mean, any doubts? Well, now I know I don't. I spent so much time worrying over everything that now wait, what? But that is, I can't remember being so cornered. I remember being so cornered and that I just wanted to die, but then I met everyone and keep thinking on it. What does that? Shio's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this.
Huh?
Huh? An, what's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. I think I'm just feeling a bit tired. Why don't we go find some place to sit down and relax for a bit?
Sorry.
Sorry, Ren. I'll call you later.
Bye.
See you, Amamiya-kun. Girl talk. That hurt my brain. An seemed happy that Bushiho was able to continue playing volleyball. But is this truly how things should be?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Exactly.
Hey, it's Makoto and Sai. Excuse you, sir, pushing past me like that. Ren, what a coincidence. We were just doing a bit of shopping, but soon we're going to celebrate our dad receiving the Superintendent General Award. Your dad is... Come on, Makoto. You don't need to raise your voice over it. Remember Dad telling you earlier just to act like it's no big deal? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves.
You're correct.
Well, I do feel the same way. So, what groceries do we need to pick up before we head home? I wonder what Dad would like me to cook. I made eggplant miso soup for your birthday. You had fried mackerel on yours, right? I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for you.
Hey!
Sis, I didn't pester him. He asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday. The two of them are baby good joy. It seems this is the reality. This reality is the one that Makoto wished for.
That reminds me.
That reminds me, Ren. What brings you out here? Sorry to keep you like this, by the way. Came to see you. Me? Is something the matter? Enjoying the family time? Well, of course. You and Sai getting along? Yeah, just as well as always. Even when she's busy at work, she always has my back. And my voice cracked. I think I couldn't thank her enough for all that.
No, but...
Wait, something's wrong. Mom died, so Dad raised us alone. And Sis... So close.
Huh?
Wait, what are you saying? I'll be okay. Finally found a place where I belong. I just... Makoto, what's wrong? Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's nothing. Sorry, Ren. We have more shopping to do. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
Ahoy.
Sorry about that. We'll chat again soon. Huh?
Hello. Alright.
Oi!
Still not. I'm gonna get new headsets, but this time I'm actually gonna get one to record because I'm kind of tired of this stupid cat and mouse game I have with my headset.
That's why I don't use USB sets.
I'm not doing that.
I mean, I don't have a problem with mine, and it's USB.
I think mine is just a carbon copy.
Or, not USB, I should say wireless. I don't like
Bluetooth.
wireless headsets. Bluetooth, yes.
As much as I like the freehand stuff, I had to screw with it in order to get it to work. If I could find a brand that doesn't do that, I'd stick with that.
Even if you shell out a bunch of money for the most expensive and most reliable brand, it still would do that. This is how Bluetooth is. It's radio waves connecting in interference happens. Makoto seems happy being able to spend time with both her father and sister. And this is truly how things should be. Do you guys notice how the main character keeps questioning, is this how things should be? Even though everything is perfect?
I mean, perfection
Nothing's
is not
perfect.
What'd you say?
Nothing's perfect other than God.
Amen.
Exactly. He's the only perfection that I trust.
What were you gonna
As
say
much
before
as I
that,
know that-
Robert? Huh?
I was just saying a human being cannot create perfection, it's only flawed perfection.
Yeah.
And you can't really call it flawed perfection because you can't be perfect without having flaws.
Yeah, like,
Embrace those flaws.
there are some things in Maruku's reality that make absolutely no sense.
The one thing that bugs me about it is that you're not exactly changing reality, you're just changing the perception of the person who's viewing them. Which is 10
Yeah.
times worse.
It's like, how did they make the main character? And I notice whenever you interact with his other friends, they kind of treat him like he's a stranger or just some acquaintance. It's like, oh hey Ren, how you doing, Ren? Like, no, they're best friends. They're friends. They're good
Well,
friends.
I think it's because their minds were warped and their perceptions were changed. That's why they were experiencing different things. That's why they always saw, like, they didn't remember everything that they went through with Ren, so they didn't feel that much emotional connection to it. That's why they treated him like, oh, you're here. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't.
that's...
They didn't. Yeah, that's why they did that. Until they remembered and they were like, oh crap, we need to go save our friend. But that was.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
But what does this mean? This course making me
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
exactly. You're kidding, right?
Wait,
Tired.
I'm so pumped.
Cool. Thank you.
Here's Futaba and Wakaba and Sojiro.
Oh man.
Whoa there, Futaba. I thought you came here to buy a video game. But, can't you feel it? All the limited edition and the gaming gear. It's the store's fault for being a one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. So, Mom? No, ma'am. Do you think I get any supplemental grants with nothing but puppy dog eyes? Motion for additional funding denied. My case was dismissed. Ren?
Hmm?
Oh, hey, look who stumbled into us. Come on and hurry up and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We can take him too now. Oh, what a thoughtful gentleman. Hey, Dr. Talbot, Sojiro is gonna treat us all to lunch. Hey, don't go putting words into my...
Really?
Really? Then back to the blonde, people. It's curry time. You eat that all the time, though. That's 'cause it's the best. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Futaba? I mean, she does have a point.
Ha!
Thanks for the glowing review. The three of them are all smiling at each other. Seems this reality is the one that Futaba wished for. Tell Zach you said hi. Ghost
Oh!
of...
I know who that is. Hello, Guru. Yeah, I told them about you. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
You alright, Robert?
Get my butt kicked by reptile.
Sounds about right.
Sound good, Rin? I know you know how awesome Sojiro's curry is. I have a feeling Zach just told his whole school about me.
Honestly, I probably could. The chances of how many people would actually follow are low.
What, they don't like VTubers?
Probably just
No.
plebby kids.
Well, yeah, it's more nope. Not many people at my school really listen to. I mean, other than my
I don't have that
friends.
problem. Pretty loud, I'm surprised.
It's more like Zach is one of the reject kids. Like me. That was me in school.
That's not very nice. Zach, you're not a reject.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people tend to try to stay away from me.
That doesn't make you a reject. That just means they're all rejects. They can't near the cool kids.
Turn the tables. I like it.
How the turntables.
It goes great with his coffee. Yeah, Sojiro made it for exactly that reason. And Mom helped to improve its flavor too. Huh? Something's not... Isn't this like a beautiful dream? What's that supposed to mean? What are you getting at? Is it a dream? No, but... I'll be waiting for you. Huh? I still don't get it. Come on, why won't you just tell me? I won't let these distorted lies deceive me anymore. What was that? Are you alright? You two are getting a bit weird. Could this be a case of raging hormones? Look how serious they both got. No, Wakaba, that is not...
I'm okay.
We do not have a thing for each other. It's nothing. Let's go, Mom. The curry can't wait. Rin still got stuff to do, I assume. Well, see ya. Hey, Futaba, don't just take off like that.
Time to head home.
Well, we're gonna head on back. Come by for some grub when you're done with whatever it is you're doing. Futaba seemed happy to being able to spend her daily life with both her mother and Sojiro, who she loves very much. Again, the question is this how things should be? I say no. There was a reason everything happened before.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Seems so.
Whoa.
see Yusuke in the distance. He seems to be viewing a painting. What should I do? Speak to him.
What a coincidence.
Ah, you came too, Rin. I was just thinking about contacting you. Take a look.
Why is there a middle of the road?
Eh?
Why is there a cup in the middle of the road? I'm terrified.
Of cups?
I don't want to run it over. I don't want to. I'm backing up. I'm scared. I don't know.
If you're scared of the cups, then you probably wouldn't like.
I'm not
cup
scared of the cup. I'm scared of what's gonna happen when I run over the cup.
Oh, yeah. Depending on the cup.
I mean, it's like a McDonald's cup, but still, like, I don't want to run over the cup and have a dude jump out of nowhere and be like, "Hey, that was my cup."
Yeah, true.
Is it like sitting upright?
I'm just gonna go down this dark alley and hope nothing happens.
Should have ran over the cup.
Been playing too much Fallout, taking a mind that thing.
My mother's painting is finally receiving the public attention that it deserves. It's on display for this week only, so I'm glad we have this chance to view it together. I am truly blessed. I have waited so long to see this painting here. My drive to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows stronger every day. And thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. Nothing in the world can make me happier than I am at this moment. You're who?
Indeed.
Why, my sensei, of course, Madarame. Even after Mother's passing, Sensei never stopped advocating for her work to the public. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my own family. I truly cannot thank him enough. That doesn't sit right with me, no matter how many times I see it. Madarame is an awful person who stole his mother's work and, in a way, caused her death.
Well, there goes Aaron.
No.
I have a wonderful idea. Why don't you join us for dinner? Sensei's been very busy in meeting you. Or very interested in meeting you. Don't worry, we'll even pay for the meal. Is Madarame a good sensei?
Yes.
Yes, I'd say so, but what's this about? So what of the mood? The Sayuri looks great. The Sayuri? That's not the painting's name. No, wait. That seems... something's not right. I'll be waiting for you. What is this? Could I be making the same mistakes as I did before? To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know what transpired. Rin,
My apologies.
Actually, I'm sorry. I'd like to be alone for now.
It's me. I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you. First, regarding Maruki himself, he's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that, correct? Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him. It's probable.
had a question there. Does Maruki have a shadow version of himself? Because you never see it. It's always Maruki himself. Or is it Shadow?
Well, he has a persona.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
He's a persona user. I don't have one.
The Shadow is his persona. Oh gosh.
So this further proves what Morgana said earlier in the game, that persona users can't have a palace. It's not true.
However, we can't be certain of the reason why, at least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story?
VR
For
earlier
example,
because I had a
maybe
headache.
his research was stymied by
Just at the
someone
time.
else for their own reasons.
Ugh.
Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. Ah, that reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you about the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Akumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts. They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world. In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality. Shido was the only one arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. It seems the Phantom Thieves were causing a stir in this society as well. But there's no record of your arrest now.
There's no record of their arrest, and how did they find Shido guilty? And how did they, and if Akechi and Rainer swapped around? Oh, they're not completely swapped around. I have so many questions, no matter what.
Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes.
Serenity! Hello, kitty cat.
But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions, and rather convenient ones.
Another katana, please, game.
Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end. But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them. I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow? With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
So, you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us. Oh yes, because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, There's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible. How about this?
Are you ready?
Now,
Good deal.
let us depart.
Well, shall we go then?
Excuse me, is, Whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. Ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be.
But I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Oh, Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either.
Me too.
I guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Well,
Let's figure out what Maruki is first. I don't want to waste time. Waste any time wandering about aimlessly. We encountered an information guide after going up that elevator. If he intends to welcome us and so graciously, perhaps we'll come across another guide soon. Before I forget, I suspect the battles are going to get even tougher from here on out.
if I must.
Manpower. Focusing on our own abilities is fine and all, but depending on the situation, it'll be more efficient to team up. The combination we pulled off before, that wasn't half bad.
All right. Sim.
Of course, that all depends on whether or not you can keep up with me.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so... Serenity! Kitty meows.
can feel it.
You must be so happy.
It's somewhere.
VIP patients identified. We will now begin the grand tour. The auditorium is now open. The master awaits you there, with the patients you seek. Please enter through the door on the left-hand side of the entrance hall. Just as I thought. They're politely inform guests of their location. Now miss through the door. Let's go.
I'm gonna cry.
That door was blocked
feel
off
it.
earlier.
It's so good!
Access denied.
This is perfect.
Electrolysis will see you.
The cognitive effects are weakening.
Happiness.
Safe room.
It's a
I should write something.
Now, let us depart. Hey! Tch.
I have something.
Yoink. Blah blah blah. Make a speech. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt that monarchy is up ahead. Make sure you're ready. Give us Sumire back.
Thank you for coming. She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact?
You still trying to jump the gun with this? Just trying my best so I don't get laughed off with a team by you guys.
This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too.
I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs. But all's well that ends well. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to the patron of such impactful work.
Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves. Really? Then back to the blonde, people. It's curry time. Oh, father. Oh, father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? My friends want to stay in this reality. That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. We got some mementos I transformed into a... But is that really true?
Well, it's time.
If I accept Maruki's offer, My friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created. Or so he says. If we stay in this world, we really could lead happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
I can't accept it.
Huh?
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
No can do. Don't hide from the truth.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me?
As pain makes you stronger.
Kasumi is gone forever. And it's all all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life.
Now we fight her.
Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Please, don't make me do this.
Yeah, we're not going to kill her, Akechi.
I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer. Sondrian!
My cat is crying on me. Kitty cat climbing on me.
Persona!
Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone. Please don't do this to me.
Persona! All will be revealed!
Why?
Looks like you lost.
Why? Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it!
Tehi?
Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't. I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again.
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back! I'm happy here! This is where I belong!
Oh my gosh,
I'll rescue you. The only way I know
Sorry,
how.
I just burst out laughing because Kiru is just a funny man.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that!
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again. Persona! Persona!
Let's go!
Persona!
I will seize joy! I'll take that! None will stand in my way!
Fear my power! Damn it! There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit! Here it comes!
I don't think so.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshi's always trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
Alright, let's get in formation.
Heads and knees are back.
Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push him back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
I won't hold back!
Persona, all will be revealed.
Persona!
Persona! Behold!
Stop!
Persona! Feel my rage!
Let's go!
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
I'm not done. This isn't it. Never mind.
Persona!
Thank you so much! I appreciate it.
Feel my power!
Persona! I'll use my persona! No holds barred!
I'll take that!
Super move. Ultra charge!
Let's go. myriad truths!
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
I'll break them. Manifest!
Come! Tuck them, Melody! Phew, not that Noir. Noir is seriously pumped. It's showtime! So hardcore. How's this?
Hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. No, my dream won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
Whoa, a new move! Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy?
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
So, Dr. Maruki...
He altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right! Akechi!
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that, since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright? Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. Didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them!
Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. Being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now. Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With... School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
What, you got something to say? You
What?
Look who you're talking to. How can I be anything else? Sheesh. And all this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki. You had dealing with problems right now. For now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you, since I'm still confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us all calm down. You're right. Certainly, the combat is tiredness. Out as well. We could all use some time to decompose. Think rest. And on that note, good night. Well, we're going to need to take time to figure all this out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep.
Let's do it.
Zach, go to bed.
I don't think he heard you.
My mic was muted.
Aw.
It's been quite some time. We have finally succeeded in reaching you. You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
Oh. Nice job.
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take.
What? No!
If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Okay.
No.
Alright. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Lady Lavenza told you that? You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up. My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. You did all do your homework, right? Zach, go do your homework.
No.
You like to say
Robert
no,
and I
right?
don't have homework.
Yeah, we're adults now.
I'd rather do homework than be an adult. At the same time, I would like money too.
You can have homework and be an adult. It's called college.
Oh. Right.
And then go into debt.
Go into debt, exactly. And then
You
that'll
have
be your
more
homework
homework.
for the rest of your life, is paying paying off the debt, that'd be your homework. I noticed we were thinking the same thing.
I'd rather not die with a negative balance in my bank account.
Yeah, honestly. Because you know what happens with that? Your debt goes to someone else.
Yep.
Right, the credit card companies tried to do to my grandmother when my grandfather passed away. He was homeless. They only stopped bugging my grandmother or my dad and threatened them with legal action.
I know how to get rid of the debt. Pin it all on one guy and wait for him to die. Boom. No more debt. Temporarily.
Next year's going to be all about college entrance exams, so you better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that will show up on your transcripts. So make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now then, turn in that homework. Let's see who's on class duty today.
Man!
Have you been studying? Oh, that's you really had time for that. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much that I had passed out before I even realized. Same here. I think I sorted through my own thoughts, and I still like to hear everyone else's take. I have something to tell you all something. Oh, really? Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool. I'll be waiting for you all.
Hey!
Well, we definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavinza. And cook up plans from here on out too.
We have to choose our own path, eh?
I know I asked Zach this earlier, but could you live in Maruki's reality, Robert?
No, absolutely not.
I couldn't either. I feel like what something is not right, but I don't know what it is. Like everyone else.
I would literally like he'd try to make everything perfect, and I'd try to ruin everything.
Oh.
Man, if that actually did happen, the same thing would be to us. We would kind of be like, oh hey, you're here. Because you and I met when we were both just like broken down messes. So our friendship wouldn't be as strong. Probably
Exactly.
non-existent either.
I have been of the messaged. Oh, it is that person.
Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We can't accept this reality, but...
Oh,
that
now
means we'll have
Kuru's
to fight
telling me
back
to do
Maruki,
my
right?
homework.
What are you doing? Homework?
Because earlier you were telling me to do homework.
Oh,
Now
and someone else
Kuru-
was telling you to do homework?
Yeah, Kuru. Messaged me on Snapchat. She's like, yes, I do your homework.
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire.
What you
But
mean,
that
sorry,
desire is
not
just a wish for
sorry?
us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida. The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear. Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow. Yes, of course your friends are also invited. As for the location, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort. All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too. Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
So, do you think Lorenzo will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea? Her wandering around in that get-up? That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her, Ren. Morgana's on top of it.
For real?
What? No, I'm not. How am I supposed to pull something like that off? And Kitty helped me out, a little kid. Sounds like a dynamic duo. That could last 3 seasons in the movie easy. That's not exactly helpful to us right now, though. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We gotta put our faith in Lorenzo. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes, Ren. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Lorenzo want to meet up at the school? It's not like she just wants to check out the place, right?
I should write something.
No.
No. One reason. I think he's died. He died. Probably makes sense as well.
Hmm?
It worked. He's gone.
Just being
All I just had
silent
to
the
say
entire
was
time.
no. Well, I seem like you're AFK.
Yeah.
Oops. Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Oh, what's up?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went into the Mementos to erase it. Before we dealt with Cheeto.
Hey!
Remember how I said I'd finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be a human. More than once. I thought it would give me a chance with Lady On. What I did was just so lame. I can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. But you came back. Well, yeah, that's true, but I mean, that was just the right thing to do. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Heck, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. You don't have to be cool.
Right.
Oh, that's true. And after all we've been through together, there's no point trying to act cool in front of you.
Listen up.
Know what? I'm gonna make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just kept I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down, I thought you could figure everything out for me. That's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet, and I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. New persona for Kitty. I discovered a new... No, my original power.
All right.
Diego.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki his just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. But you wished for it. I mean, it's true, but let's just forget that part. Let's reject Maruki's world together and fight for our real reality. We're gonna be even greater partners
Let's
now.
turn in for the night.
Well, things are going to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. The new year is starting. You all look sleepy. What, did you doze through the new year? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to laze around? Good grief. Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know. We decide with Kodomatsu. It was Kodomatsu, Kagami Mocho, and Shimenawa in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally, there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it offhand?
What is the answer?
Alright, Takamaki-san. I'll bet you slept through Shogatsu. Huh? Yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Liliana's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky, and I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. Ren, are you awake? Can you give me a hint? It's some kind of phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? How numerous they are. Yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? Oh, what's that phrase again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto? 10,000 gods. 10,000? I think it was more like... It was more than that, actually. The 8 million gods. Yeah, I think that's
that
it.
means...
Some people call the gods in Shinto the 8 million
This is it.
gods.
Correct.
That's correct. We call them Yorozu no Kami, or the 8 million gods, though that number is not meant to be taken literally. Yorozu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. Even your toilet, the god of crap. With all these traditions, you could say You can say these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We need to cherish our history.
Nice going!
Nice, Lady An seems really relieved. You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... That's... Yeah, let's go.
Follow it.
Hey!
Hey, chase it down so you don't lose sight of it.
Making fun of me?
Just like in a dream.
Oh!
Hey, you see that? It was in the first floor. Where on earth is it trying to go? Oh, we gotta follow it for now. It's Lavenza. Lavenza is Butterfly Girl.
For real?
The nurse's office? What's going on here? Just like my dream. It even showed up in your dreams? That's strange. Well, never mind that. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office, quickly.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming. I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do. It has a rather pleasant feeling. But that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat, but the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I... see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza? I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here. We're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you
Alrighty,
regret
have a
it.
good night.
All right then.
Oh, good night. I heard good night. Good night.
Bonked.
Good night, good night, good night.
Bonked. Hey man, I focus video games.
Bonked.
That's what Robert's doing right now in his game.
I'm bonking people. Arigato gozaimasu. I just screwed that up immensely. There's a character that does that in the game, and he's a guy that like one of the convenience stores, and he speaks like with this like really high just high energy. He's like arigato gozaimasu. How do I do that? Arigato gozaimashita. There we go. Don't mind me just butchering the Japanese language. Don't mind me just butchering the language.
Good job.
That's no concern of mine anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible? Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself. Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition. Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization. Although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, Even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
The god of control.
Indeed. The being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
There's a cat climbing on me.
this.
You can't change the past. You still want to keep your chin up. And press on. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better that none of this had happened at all, but... Well, no matter what path you might take to get there, I hope your track jams will soon do some good in the end. Thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too. Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one. No. This issue goes beyond the masses as well, although you are all Persona users. It would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
My kitty fell asleep on my lap.
Cute.
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions. Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler.
Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well?
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well. Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
She was outside the whole time.
I just...
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth,
I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation. You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply, like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her. No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this. But now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do? You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society!
Tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're gonna take back the world. The real world. Rewriting reality. I never would have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god moding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? This crap makes Cheeto look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. Tomorrow, we should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, should we contact the Kenji Code? Guess we could put him back into the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be quickest. Let's put him in. Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. I'm about to go, huh? You better come up with a plan. That time is gonna go by fast.
Let's do it. I should write something.
I will stop here.
Stopping right as I'm about to go to bed.
Yep.
So, yeah. You guys have a good night.
Take care.
You too.